slow flow plus shoulders. And block strap. Again, if you don't have block or strap, books work. Anything you can stack to make blocks, and then a kitchen towel or a towel that you dry off with will work just as good. So any comfy seat, just find it. Palms up, palms down. Close the eyes. Sit up nice and tall. Lengthen your spine. Really let your sit bones ground as you lengthen your spine upright. And just breathe. Move that air in and out through your nose. If you gotta breathe out of the mouth, do so. But then I'm gonna encourage you today, try breathing out through your nose, also in through the nose. So really kind of sealing the lips off as much as you can. So as you are breathing in and out, it's only natural, so I don't want you to think it's not natural, but it's natural for thoughts to kind of pop up here and there. Sometimes they're like a crazy big stream of thoughts. Sometimes they're a little bit less. But whatever you're experiencing, I'm going to encourage you, instead of like judging the thought or really trying to like push the thought away right away, just kind of be present with the thoughts that are coming up. Breathing in and out, letting the thoughts move in and out. And, like I said, it's natural for those thoughts to come up, and there is, no reason to judge or place any kind of emotion on them right now. I just want you to kind of be present with those thoughts that pop up. Again, breathing in and out through the nose. Maybe give them a little smile. If you felt myself kind of scrunching my eyes here, so be smiling a little, bringing a little bit more softness to your face. Just a few more breaths here. Gentle breathing in and out through the nose. Begin sitting as present as you can with those thoughts. Bring the palms together, thumbs towards the breastbone. And today I'm going to encourage you, instead of just having you set your intention, I'm going to encourage you, instead of setting like a big intention or giving it a word or phrase, I'm going to encourage you to just notice as you are moving through your yoga, what thoughts come up, and just being present with those thoughts as you move your body. My hope is that the more that you move the body, the more present you become with the movement, your breathing, your body. But again, it's so natural for your breath sometimes to feel a little stuck when a thought comes up, and it's very natural for maybe the body is tight and thoughts pop up. So wherever you're at, just being as present with those thoughts in your body as you can. Hopefully, again, through your movement, maybe those thoughts disappear just a little bit more. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Yeah, open the eyes, release the hands. So I gave myself some notes today because I really wanted to be conscious about the shoulders. This first week of NTI school or homeschool for teachers, for myself, I just felt myself slowly rounding in so much on the computer, even if I prop my computer up or stand. So we're gonna start with some neck rolls. So let your arms just kind of hang. You can put palms up, palms down, whatever feels good. And then just let your chin come towards your chest. Again, chin towards the chest. Feel that stretch on the back of the neck. Maybe even if you're tight, especially if you're as tight as I am right now, you might even feel it not just in the neck, but kind of like the muscles that run down the side of your spine. Just a few more breaths here. Again, chin towards chest. I'm going to encourage you to continue to sit up nice and tall and engage your belly muscles a little bit. So this way your body can really get the benefit of your neck being stretched. The muscles in your shoulder being stretched. And if you feel as your chin's coming towards your chest that your shoulders kind of swooped up, pull the back down. You might even think about sliding the shoulder blades down your back body. And then we're going to start making some circles with the head here. Nice and easy. So you're just going to roll the head towards one shoulder. Doesn't matter which one. And then back, over to the other shoulder, and then back to center. And then just continue to go in that direction. You can close the eyes. Make this as slow as you can, or to that moment of slowness that it really feels good. Like you can feel the muscles moving in that circular motion. You can feel it stretch through the shoulders, the neck, the front of the throat. Just a few more in this direction. Again, just some neck rolls. Feels so good. Let's do one more round. And when you bring your chin back to center, I want you to switch directions. Nice and easy. Moving your head now in the other direction. Circling out the neck, which then, as you circle, it's so funny because we think that this is just like getting into the neck, but so much are the neck connected to your shoulders. So you got your two sides of your neck, and then you got the whole front and back of your neck. And it's very much connected to your shoulders. If your neck is tight, usually your shoulders are tight, and vice versa. And just notice as you circle the head this way, do you feel anything different in your neck and shoulders than you did when you were circling the other direction? Let's do one more. This side feels really, really good. All right, chin to chest, sit up tall, and then I want you to take your right ear over towards your right shoulder. Drop the chin downwards towards that right shoulder. So the head's leaning over towards the right and the chin's dropped down. So a lot of times I see people with their chin like jutting up. I'm going to encourage you to turn the neck down. That's going to give a deeper stretch to the side of the neck. And it's going to help to stretch this side of the neck, so the left side of the neck, and stretching all those muscles that run on the top side here of your shoulder. Just a few more breaths here. If you feel your right shoulder's kind of popping up, try to relax that down. Your head does not, and your ear does not have to touch that right shoulder. Yeah, still sitting up tall. And then chin back to center. Take a breath. Whew. Yeah, process that. And then left ear, left shoulder, and turn the chin down. Again, the head's moving over towards the left shoulder, chin's angling downward. Again, I like how this gives this big stretch through the neck and then touches all of these top parts of these shoulder muscles through here. There's like a tendency for your neck muscles and your shoulder muscles kind of try to like make one here. I know I used to always get a massage from a friend of mine named Elisha Starr, and this was always an area where I always like the two muscles tried to fuse together. But we want to re-stretch and allow them to recognize, hey, you're two separate muscles, you're not just one. Chin back towards the chest, sit up tall. Maybe even with your chin towards your chest, just roll the shoulders back a few times. Yeah. And then bring the chin back parallel to the floor. You can open your eyes. Instead of doing cat-cow, like on our hands and knees, we're gonna take it seated. However you're seated though, whether it's legs crossed or one heel stacked in front of the other, I want you to switch it up. So for me, I had my left heel in, so now I'm gonna bring my right heel in, I'm gonna put my left heel in the front. So uncross your legs, cross them the opposite way, and it might feel really weird, guarantee it will. It's like when you ask somebody to interlace their fingers differently. It just feels strange because in our brain and in our muscles, our memory is like, oh no, you always cross this way. So be okay with it. Again, be present with those thoughts. So arms are gonna be nice and relaxed to start. Sit up tall. I'm gonna encourage you to close the eyes. And then walk your hands forward towards your knees. So you wanna be able to kind of like lightly grip the knee. This probably will make you straighten your arms a little more. And we're gonna start with the exhale. So as you exhale, let your chin come towards your chest and let your belly drop back, round your spine. And you're gonna even feel like your hips kind of rock back. That's good. And then with your inhale, you're gonna pull on the knee a little bit, bend the elbows a little, pull the chest forward, lift the chin, and then exhale, round. So this is gonna be like your cat pose, rounding the spine. Inhale is gonna bring you forward. This is the arching of your spine. I'm gonna encourage you to lift your chin. And then exhale, round. A few more times. Move with your breath. So by moving too fast or too slow for your breath, move with your breath. So move through these kind of cat-cow spine movements as you're seated. And let the movement be true to you. So if you need to change up the arms a little, do so. A few more. After your next cycle, so get your cat and cow in, and then come back to sit up nice and tall. Just have your block and strap nearby. We're gonna start with just taking the arms out wide. Reach, reach, reach in opposite directions, and then take your right arm under your left. Reach the hands behind you. So you're just kind of reaching back. Maybe you can grab your scapula, so those shoulder blades there. If you can, awesome. If not, don't worry about it. Just breathing here, feeling that. Yeah. And then release, reach out wide, reach, reach, reach. And then it's left arm under right, wrap the arms behind again. Maybe you can grab the scapula. It's okay if you can't. Giving yourself like a big bear hug, but it's also stretching your shoulders there, getting movement through the upper back. Yeah. Release. And then we're gonna go right arm under left, but we're gonna bend the elbows and we're gonna try to get our hands to interlace or press palms together. If this isn't working for you, you can grab right hand, you can grab the thumb. You might be here, that's totally fine. Wherever you're at, be there. I gotta rehook my elbows. And then I want you to lift your elbows, align with your shoulders, reach your hands forward. Yeah. Press the shoulders down. Lift the elbows, align with the shoulders, and then reach the hands forward. You should feel a big, big stretch in between the shoulder blades, the top of the shoulders. Honestly, you're gonna feel it wherever you're tight. So I feel it in quite many places right now. A few more breaths. Yeah, release, stretch it back out wide. Left arm under right, and again we're coming into our eagle arms. Each side's a little different, and like I said, my shoulders are definitely feeling tight, so get the shoulders down away from your ears, lift those elbows relatively in line with your shoulders, and then reach the hands forward. Woo. I can feel this in the outsides of the upper part of my arm. Oh. And if you can't get your elbows in line with your shoulders because you're tight, bring them down a little, it's totally fine. Breathe, honor those thoughts, sit with them, be present. Oh, yeah, release, stretch out wide. Oh, let the arms down, just kind of wiggle the shoulders. Okay. Grab your strap or towel, kitchen towel, bathroom towel, whatever you want to grab. You want it, I don't know, about this wide. Doesn't really have to be super, super wide. Let's actually start wider, just because I'm assuming things might be tight. So if you're holding a kitchen towel, make it to be as long as you can. And I just want you to hold the strap, kind of take your arms out to the side, and I just want you to hold it to start. And I just want you to take the shoulders up to the ears, and then down. Shoulders up to the ears, and then down. Shoulders up, and then down. Keep the down. Can you lift the strap up over your head? So whatever you're holding onto. And if you want to walk your hands in a little more, you can. Kind of pull on whatever you're holding. Keep the shoulders down. Can you knit the front ribs in? So I felt myself push my chest forward, knit those front ribs in, get that strong core. And maybe you can take it behind you a little. If you have the movement in your shoulders and you can go back more, awesome. If you are holding a tea towel versus like a towel to dry yourself off, you might not have enough strap in your hand, which is okay. If you can, maybe all the way back behind you. Oh, so good. Okay, bring it up, nice and slow. Oh, and then up and overhead. Okay, so find where you want to hold on the strap, and we are going to make that movement going forward, up, and back. So again, if you have a shorter towel that you're holding onto, it's probably just going to be where you go up and kind of slightly back. You probably won't be able to take it the whole way behind unless you are some kind of contortionist. So here we go. Lift it up, inhale. Exhale, take it behind you. Ooh, and down. Inhale, lift up. And down. Keep going with your breath. A few more. That space right there as it goes behind you, it just feels so, so good. So I know we're not big flowing, even for a slow flow, we're staying kind of still, but your breath's moving, and working through these shoulders is just as important than doing like a Surya A. One more. Yeah, set that to the side. Just like fully bring the hands down, palms down, sit tall, close the eyes. Notice what your neck, your shoulders, your upper body is just feeling like. Breathe it in and out. Okay, open the eyes. So for this next one, you're gonna want your block. So child's pose, but we're going to bring our hands up on the block. So watch this first one. It's big toes together, knees wide. And as you walk your hands forward, however much you want, I'm gonna say about a medium height. Walk your hands And then you're gonna let your head still come down to the floor, but your arms, your hands, they're up on the block. So the shoulders are kind of lifting up away from the floor more than normal. And if you want, I kind of want the deeper stretch, so I'm gonna even lift my block up higher. Oh, it feels so good. It's like really helping to melt your heart down. And just a few more breaths here. Keep letting your hips sink back. Ooh. Breathe through this. Nice and easy, hands come off of the block. Walk them back towards your knees, press yourself up. Oh, felt so good. Just a mini little puppy pose. So knees, come up on your knees, untuck the toes, knees, hips distance apart, and just walk the hands forward. It doesn't have to be the deepest one, so normally we go super deep, but just like a little puppy pose. So go to your depth, wherever you want to be at. Try to stack your hips over your knees. So this is really, really similar to what we just did, just slightly different. And then engage that cord, press in your hands and walk them back in. Yeah. And then bring the knees together, sit back on your heels. We're gonna take a little bit of a rabbit pose, but I don't want you to over round your spine here. So knees are gonna be together, hands come behind you. You do have that strap. So if you can't interlace your hands behind you and keep everything together, your palms, you can hook thumbs, or you have the strap. Just like hold the strap so there's a little piece between, okay? Totally works. Bring your hands behind. Whatever you're doing with your hands, do it. Hug the elbows towards one another. Feel the shoulder blades come together. Straighten the arms down. Maybe bring the fists to the floor. Lift your chest. And then exhale. We're gonna fold forward. Chin tucks in, forehead to the floor, and then just lift the arms up. So forehead's not coming to the knees. We're not over rounding the spine here. Trying to keep the spine a little bit more long as we stretch the arms up. And then you stretch it to your depth. Where can you go? Continue to breathe in and out. What thoughts are popping up? Can you kind of ask them to just sit on the mat with you and be there with you in this present moment? Ooh. Nice and easy. Let the hands come back down towards your hips. Your head's gonna naturally want to lift up, and then just nice and easy sit up. Oof. Yeah. Process that. I know that that can be like quite a lot, especially if that's like the first time you've taken that stretch for the day. Before we come into a table twist, so if you know where we're going with that, yay. If not, it's no big deal. Come to sit on your butt, knees bent, feet in front of you, hands behind you. Hands are behind your hips, so that the hands can be kind of stacked underneath your shoulders and you can lift your chest. So hands are back about like a foot. Really press down into your feet, press down into your hands, hug the bottom forearms in, squeeze legs towards one another, and then just lift to a reverse table. So we're gonna take a reverse table before we come to a table twist. This should feel really nice and good. You can even let the head drop back a little bit. And then don't change anything, just bring your hips back down and just like hold there for a second. So we're gonna do one more. The second one you can take reverse table again, or you can take reverse plank. I'm also gonna give an option for if you're gonna hold the reverse table, like a little hip opener thing that you can do with it as well. So hands press down, lift through the chest, squeeze the legs towards one another, press your feet down, inhale, lift the hips. So option one, totally fine. Maybe option 2, you kind of have to walk your feet slightly in towards one another, and you can take the right foot, flex it, cross it over, and you're kind of getting a little hip opener here. It's like making a figure 4. Kind of do that on each side, or walk the legs straight, point the toes, lift through the hips, engage your core. Again, gaze, maybe lift it up instead of gazing towards your belly. One more breath. Yeah, release down. Yeah, I know. Feels so good through the shoulders today. Okay, so tabletop pose for this one. And let's start on the left side. So knees, hips distance apart. And you want to try to keep your toes. So this is something that's going to happen. You're going to notice your feet kind of try to go somewhere. Okay, so try to keep your toes pointing straight behind you. Walk your right hand forward just a little bit. Send the left arm up and reach it out to the left. And then exhale, you're going to take it underneath the right arm. Walk it over, and you're going to bring yourself down onto that left shoulder. Tuck the chin in a little bit here. Can even walk the right hand forward. And then you're just gonna press to kind of open your chest here. Your hips are gonna wanna go over to the right. Send them back over to the left. Maybe you can take a half bind. Beautiful, great. It's not needed. Wherever you're at, breathe. Toes still pointing behind you, I hope. Hips still moving over towards the left, but you're opening up your chest towards the right. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, walk that right hand in a little bit so you can really kind of press down. You might even bend the elbow. And then sweep that left arm back up to the left and up, 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 up. And then release it down. And then we get to do the other side. I'm gonna move away from my wall so I'm not all like stuck. So knees bent on the floor, toes pointing straight behind, left hand comes forward a little bit. Inhale, reach the right arm up, 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 up. And then slide it underneath the left arm, shoulder down, chin slightly tucked. Your hips are gonna wanna go over towards that left, send them over towards the right. And then whatever feels good with that top arm. Sometimes I like to press in the fingertips and really help open the chest and take the twist. Sometimes a half bind feels great. So whatever is really feeling good for your shoulders. This, for me right here, feels great. Oh. Few more breaths. Yeah. Walk the left hand in so you can really plant the hand. Reach that right arm back up. And then release it down. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. We are going to come to stand at the top of the mat now. We're going to take 130A and 130B. Nothing crazy big movement, just to move our body in a little bit different direction and get a little bit of flow. Before we come down, we're going to do just a few last little shoulder openers and then Shavasana. So stand at the top of your mat, arms down either side, palms facing forward. Take a moment to just close the eyes for one breath. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Yeah, inhale, open the eyes, reach the arms up overhead. Ooh, don't hit your wall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back, plank, option for chaturanga or to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. So option as we flow, either chaturanga to up dog or to the floor and then baby cobra. Let's take one more breath here in down dog. Inhale, lift up onto the toes. Exhale, bend your knees, step it forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Okay, beautiful. Started A, now we're gonna go to started B. So inhale, reach the arms up, bend the knees, chair pose, sit deep. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant the palms, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Right foot steps forward, back heel down and in. Warrior one, reach up. And then exhale, plant the palms, plank, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Breathe. In and out through the nose. Left foot forward, back heel down and in. Warrior one. Plant the palms, flow it out. So plank to the floor or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Oh, breathe here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hold, hold, hold. Inhale, come forward to plank pose, and then exhale, lower down. All the way to the belly. So, opening up the arms a little bit here, so if you need to move props out of the way, do so. Whew. And catch my breath there. I've moved a little bit and I'm already on out of breath. So, this first one we've done it a few other times in other classes, so stretch the arms out big and wide. I got a wall to my side, so I can't really reach my left arm out to the left. But stretch your right arm out towards the right. See that the shoulder and the fingertips are in one line. Press the palm down. Turn your head towards the left. Tuck the chin a little. Bend the left elbow. Plant the left fingertips. And then just roll yourself open. Top leg is going to reach behind you. You can straighten it. You can bend it. You can bend both knees. You can stretch this arm up and over. Maybe you can grab and interlace. Oh. Maybe. Wherever you're at, breathe. Chin again stays tucked. One more breath here. And then gently roll back onto your belly. And then we're going to switch sides. So I'm going to actually physically move myself so I can have the space. So left arm reaches out, and you want it to come straight out from that shoulder, palm down. Turn your head towards the right, and then just open yourself up. Go to wherever feels good, what depth feels best. Again, there's an option for the legs. It could be straight, knees bent, both feet, one foot, half bind, clasping fingers, wherever feels good. Chin slightly tucked. Breathe here. And then gently come back onto your belly. Ooh. Okay, so for this next one, I want you to be laying out long on your mat, on your belly still, so you're still on your belly. I'm up here. Sorry, I think something went wrong with the video for a second. I'm gonna have my feet kind of going up the wall. Don't do that, you stay laying flat. It's just so that I have the space to show you. So, arms out big and wide. Rocking myself in. So arms out big and wide to start. Chin on the floor. And then you're going to take your right arm, stretch it out towards the left. And you want to try to have the right fingertip and the shoulder kind of in one line. Okay? And then you're going to walk the left fingertips out towards the left. And then tuck your toes under, push yourself forward. It kind of feels like a little bit of a noose. Don't worry, you're okay. Reach the chin forward. Don't choke yourself. So not a lot of pressure with your head forward. If you can touch the floor with your chin, great. My shoulders are super tight. Press down with your hands into the floor. Breathe here. This might feel like a really big stretch, and that's what I'm going for. Nice and easy. Unwind the arms. Oh, yeah. And then switch it out. So left arm over towards the right. So on the bottom. Try to get it in one line when coming straight out from the shoulder. And then right arm, walk it over. Notice, oh, this side, way more tight. Plant the palms. Kind of tuck your toes so you can kind of push yourself forward a little bit over those arms. Again, don't choke yourself. Press your hands down, feel that stretch. Oh, feel that stretch. And breathe. Yeah. It's that feeling when you stretch, when it gets to like the most yummy part of the practice. That stretch that is like, you know it's doing something so beneficial for you. I love that feeling. All right. Gently release, however gracefully as you can. And then you get to lie on your back. So go ahead, lie down on your back. I'm gonna stay upright here and talk you through this. So lie on your back, hug your knees into your chest, maybe give a little rock side to side. And then straighten your legs out again. Reach your arms up overhead. Take a full body stretch. So get super long. Yeah. And then hug just your right knee in. So using your arms to hug your right knee in. And then send that right knee over towards the left. Open up the right arm out to the right. Take the twist. So right knee over to left, right arm out to the right. Take that twist on your back. Feel that out. See if you can have both shoulders grounded and not worry about getting your knee over to the left all the way down. And then gently release, come back to center, legs straight, arms reach overhead, full body stretch. Reach, 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 reach in opposite directions. And then hug just the left knee in this time. So use your hands, hug that left knee up and towards your chest. And then take the twist. Send the knee over towards the right, left arm out towards the left. So twisting through the spine on your back. Again, knee, it doesn't have to make it to the ground. See about keeping your chest and your shoulders open. Shoulders as down as you can on the ground. Just a few more breaths. Still breathing. Letting that be our bigger part of our flow today is our breath. Our movements, while they are minor, not super big flowy things today, but that's it. We're still moving even as we take a posture. Come back to center. Take that full body stretch one more time. So send the legs out long, arms out long, reach, reach, reach in opposite directions. Yeah, and then just release it. Let your feet go as wide as your mat, arms down by your side, palms facing up. Come into your Shavasana. And I'm going to encourage you to stay in the Shavasana anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. So whatever you can spare. Really go for the longer time. Let yourself melt in, and even if you wind up falling asleep in your Shavasana, great. Stay there. Your body needed that rest. So take your Shavasana seriously enough to hold it and stay there. But if you fall asleep, be okay. If you only have a minute, that is clearly okay as well. So close the eyes wherever you're at in your Shavasana. Let your body really melt into the floor. And we're going to just take 3 cleansing breaths to end practice with me, but like I said, stay in your Shavasana. So inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Close the mouth now. Let the breathing become neutral, natural. Melt into that floor. Enjoy your Shavasana. I hope that your shoulders feel better. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me.